right, we are back on Tuesday Night Kickback on 107.7 The Bronc, 107.7thebronc.com. And we actually have
our special guest for tonight,
which is Marco Colandrea, owner of Nunzios. So hello, Marco, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great.
That's great to hear.
So, we want to say congrats on the reality show for your pizzeria.
Thank you so much.
And we just want to know, because I know, where do you guys get the concept of making all these crazy gourmet pizzas? Like, where did the idea come from?
Well, I grew up in the kitchen, my whole life. I was always cooking. I remember, cooking with my mom, my grandma, my dad, and I learned everything, everything really traditional, really gourmet kind of cuisine. And it got to a point where, obviously when my dad opened up the restaurant, he had, his biggest thing was, creating amazing Italian dishes. And then, regular pizzas like everybody else made. And I always figured, why don't we combine the two? He thought I was crazy.
Really?
And yeah, he was never for it, which was, it's pretty funny now that, we've become successful, also because of that. And then, so once he handed it over to me and my brother, he kind of obviously had to give us a little bit more leeway. So I kind of just started pushing it with the pizzas and, making crazier dishes and crazier dishes. Because, I felt like I had so much in me, I felt like I had a lot of creativity, a lot of, imagination with cuisine and, with dishes, something that nobody's ever seen before. I mean, obviously you're a customer here. Every time you come in here, you'll always see something new, always something different, something nobody else has,
And I think that's what set you apart. That's what set you guys apart from all the other pizzerias. There's so many pizzerias in, our New Jersey area, but Nunzios is the only place that comes to mind when I want pizza, is because you guys are so unique.
Thank you. And that's the thing is, yeah, right. Well, the thing is, when my dad was teaching me and my brother when we were younger, he just really created such a passion for us, and he always just concentrated on the quality,
So, we actually have a fan from California that's on air right now. She actually wants to ask you a question. Dan from California, you're online.
I'm Danny from California.
Danny, California, I see you on Instagram all the time. How are you?
Great, how are you?
Fantastic.
It is an honor to be talking to you right now. I just have a question. I was looking online because I wanted to buy a mustache t-shirt, and they're not online. Is there any way that I can buy one of those shirts and,
Absolutely. Email me your address, and I'll send a bunch of stickers and t-shirts over your way. No problem.
Really?
Yeah.
I have another question for you.
Please.
What was your inspiration for the Caesar salad pizza? I've heard a lot of great things about that.
Yeah, a lot of places do a Caesar salad or do it on a pizza, but I just kind of took it and I made an amazing crust that would go with it. The crust itself almost tastes like a big crouton, and then just loaded it up unbelievably, where it's it looks like a mountain high. It's awesome. So I kind of just it's always combining what we already had and amazing dishes to begin with, and then just kind of putting it to the next level. Either making it, like I said before, the best we could possibly make it. I won't put anything on a plate if it's not absolutely the best.
That's
really
awesome.
good.
I really want to make my way out to Jersey and try your pizza for
I
myself.
know. I'm about to find you out here because I want you to come try it so bad. But yeah, definitely send me, look me up on Instagram and send me over, how many shirts and stuff like that. I'll send you my email so we can talk that way and all. So.
That is awesome. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you for calling. That was awesome.
Thank you, Danny from California.
Thank you.
So
You have fans from all over the U.S.
Yeah, honestly, we've gotten fans from everywhere, all around the United States. Because we have a lot of truck drivers that come in too, so they all kind of spread the name of Nunzios. And, like you said, people from California look us up. And, we've really built a national name, Even there's people in Italy actually that know us. There was actually a customer one time that took our pizzas, ended up freezing our pizzas and then shipping it to India.
That's amazing.
So, so I was really, really proud about that. So I mean, someone in India somewhere, had a taste of Nunzios, so that was pretty honoring.
Are you guys in the future planning of expanding Nunzios from Sayreville?
That'd be awesome.
I've always thought about it. Me and my brother always talk, maybe we can expand and do more. But the thing is, it comes down to quality, because we're the ones every day making all the ingredients. We're the ones, doing everything with our own hands. And obviously, if we've gotten to the point where we had more locations or a bigger restaurant, I feel like I wouldn't be able to give the same quality as I do now. And that's the most important thing to me. I'm happy where I'm at. I have a small restaurant. and just enough clientele where everyone's loyal and keeps coming back. And I wouldn't want to get any bigger to the point where I can't handle it and I can't give the customers what they come here for, you know?
So I have a question for you. How time-consuming is it to make your pizzas every day?
The
80 million pizzas that you have to play.
the pizzas are it's pretty exhausting, to be honest. You know, we're here about like 7:30 in the morning, just starting to prep, just to have all the pizzas ready for lunchtime around 11 o'clock. Not to mention, you know, we're here late, and, you know, coming in early in the morning to do, like, we make all the pastas fresh, and we make the sauces and the dough, and, like, even, like, we stay late to make the cannolis and the cannoli shells, the cannoli cream, everything from scratch, you know? So, who doesn't love that one? But, you know, it's a lot of time. You know what? I own a business where I get to work with my friends and my family, and I do something I love every day, so you know, if I can put a bed in the back.
So, is there, out of your, I think it's 81 now, gourmet pizzas that you have?
Yeah, we have 81. You have to get into 100 real soon.
Wow. So out of the 81...
for that one.
Yeah, you have to make a special event for your 100th pizza.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a huge blowout, don't worry.
So out of your 81 pizzas, what do you think is the customer's favorite? Like, what's the customer favorite?
Oh, well, you know, it's crazy because a lot of people ask, like, you know, what's the biggest seller? What's everyone's favorite? But to be honest, surprisingly, all 81 sell. I mean, you see, you know, when you come in the counter, we have anywhere from 60 to 80 pizzas out on display.
Wow.
And by the end of the night, we're only left with a pie or two.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, so I mean, like, what really started it was the buffalo chicken pizza, because we made the buffalo chicken, I feel like, better than anybody else. Because, you know, you go to, like, a typical Indian pizzeria, they have a regular hand-tossed pie with a couple pieces of chicken, a little bit of hot sauce and blue cheese, and it just looks like that. But you come to us, it's like, you need a knife and a fork and a shovel probably to get through one of our slices. It's madness.
And that's what I love about your pizza. It's that it's fully loaded. You can't eat that with two hands. You need utensils to eat it.
Yeah, and that's, you know, that's another beautiful thing. You know, our prices are so fair because, like I said, I love everyone coming in here and enjoying everything that we make. So, you know, it's fun. Like I said, I enjoy everything about it. But like I said, all the pizzas. Like when I made one of the craziest pizzas that I made that still is one of my biggest sellers today is chicken and waffles pizza.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and what's cool about it is I make a French toast crust, so it's nice and buttery and French toast and all the cinnamon sugar on the bottom, and then I load it up with fried chicken and homemade waffles and put like a little bit of American cheese and some syrup on top. And I honestly did this because I said, you know, obviously we're getting into this crazy gourmet,
YOLO.
You know, pizza. Yeah, it gets YOLO pretty much.
Exactly.
And I said, I want to see how far I can push it. I pretty much made that one as a joke. Didn't think it was going to be as big of a seller as it is. I had to get another waffle maker. I had to get all the, you know, but it's great, you know, because like people are starting to come in for that, you know. It's fun.
So I know you have dessert pizzas. That's what I've seen pictures on your Instagram, and every time I look through the pictures, I get hungry.
It's so funny because I get so many. You know, when I send out emails of new pictures of new pizzas and new dinners and stuff like that, everyone emails me back like, "Oh my God, Marco, you know, you're killing me. I'm stuck at work. I'm starving." And yeah, I got a lot of hate emails. You'd be surprised, you know.
That's another thing about the Nunzios crew. They're very tight knit. So I was wondering, is there a type of criteria to be a part of the Nunzios staff? Do you have to have like a mustache or do you have to have like a tattoo? What's up?
Yeah, usually, obviously, you see when you come in here, we're pretty hip and you know we're really laid back and the younger crew. You know, it's not your typical pizzeria, you know, crew. We're all tatted up, cool mustaches, cool style. But the thing is, what happened was when my dad owned the restaurant, it was all family. It was me, my brother, my sister, my mom, you know, and my uncle working here. So it was very family feel. Everybody came in here, they had that family. So when my dad handed it over to me, obviously my family got a little bit older and couldn't work as much. So what I decided to do was I was going to hire my best friend. Who else, you know?
Yeah.
I hired all my best friends, and honestly, that's when the business really picked up and went to the next level because I couldn't do what I do now without an amazing team. And like, I mean, these guys take so much crap from me, you know, because I have such an amazing vision, such an abstract, crazy view for the restaurant and the way I want to go with it, and they support me 100% every way, and they just pretty much get everything that I want done. And it's, you know, I'm so thankful for them because, like I said, I wouldn't be able to be where I'm at without them. You know, they're an amazing crew and like really fun, and they enjoy coming to work. You know, they get to work with their friends all day. So I mean,
you guys look like you have so much fun at work every time I go there.
Yeah, totally. You know, it doesn't even feel like work most of the time. I mean, you know, like I said, we get to come and work and hang out with our friends all day long. Like, you know, how can you beat that? You know, you have not to mention I'm a pretty cool boss.
Yeah, you're working with your best friends. I know there's Mike and Ryan and Rosemary and all them. Like, you guys are all like a family almost.
Pretty much, yeah. Me and my brother Michael, we run it together. His girlfriend Angela works here. You know, Mums is like, you know, my best friend for the longest time. Ryan is the one we all pick on. And, you know, Rosemary's, you know, a little bit of the airhead, but she's fun to have around, you know. But it's cool because, you know,
guys all work together well, though.
Exactly, yeah, you know, it's such a cool thing because, like, we all like, you know, help each other out. We're all strong where each other are weak, and, you know, we're an amazing crew. Like, you know, what happened after, you know, so many years of working together, we just became, like, a big family. Like, even with, you know, Hurricane Sandy, after that all happened, you know, it was tough for a lot of people. A lot of families, like, lost their homes. So what we did was, we would come in the morning and just make a bunch of stuff and, you know, donate it to the shelters. And we all, like, did that on our own, you know. Nobody had to tell us to do that. We all stayed at the same house together just because, you know, so we can help one another. And even after we opened up, and if there's anybody listening to the show that knows any family that lost their homes or anything like that, me and my brother are giving a night out for anybody who lost their homes or anything that, you know, obviously went through anything tragic, just to have a night out, to come out, have a dinner on us, just to have a little bit of normalcy and a little bit of, you know, a little bit of fun after, you know, all the turmoil that they went through. So, I mean, we're here for any of the families that, you know, need the help.
That's a really kind gesture. Not a lot of people would do that. It's really nice. You guys are really family-oriented. I could see that you're really comfortable because in pictures, you guys have shows Million told me about.
Oh, yeah, there's the Oldies show and Hollywood Night that you guys had.
Yeah, you know, what I started doing, I kind of wanted to bring the restaurant into another level, you know, not just like a typical, you know, come in and dine in. So I started doing dinner and a show event. And the first show was really cool because I brought it really old school. You know, I brought all the girls, like, big polka dot dresses, and we were all wearing, like, really funky 50s clothes. And I hired a barbershop quartet to come in. And that was awesome, you know. It was, like, something nobody's ever seen in, like, you know, so many years. Wow. You know, we had a classic car show out front. You know, it was a 6-course meal. I made, like, some homemade sangria for everybody. You know, and it was a good time. The second one, we did a Hollywood-themed night. It was, like, a little bit of a sexier night. We had, like, Audrey Hepburn-style clothing. And, like, yeah, like, you know, really, like, the singer, she dressed up like Marilyn Monroe. So it was really high. You know, it was a good time. And it was, you know, like, it's something also for us to give back. One, for me to give back to the customers, to give them something different. So, because the way I like to do it is, that's why I change so much. That's why I'm always adding on specials, and I'm always making crazier pizzas, because the customers that come in here are the customers that are always going to come here. You know, it's every Monday it's the same customers, every Tuesday it's the same customers, and that's what I love. And I love to give them options. I love to give them something different, so it's not always the same old thing. You know, so they won't get tired or bored of us. And also for us, you know, to keep us entertained, to keep us alive. You know, we had so much more fun at the shows than most of the customers. I mean, we have such a, you know, it's amazing. It really is.
So do you guys have any shows in the future that you're working on?
Yeah. I'm actually, you know, I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm working on a celebrity guest for the next one. So,
ooh, how exciting!
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. You know, I don't want to speak of it yet, just because it hasn't been locked in yet. But you know, we're working on something real special for the next one.
And this also ties in with the reality show too, as well, right? I know there's a production crew coming in every now and then.
Yeah, we just got a you know, we just landed a reality TV show, so that's all new and amazing. So that's pretty cool. You know, the first day of filming, they're all telling us to act natural, yet we have, you know, huge cameras in our faces and all. So, and they love our character. They said that our character catches great on camera. You know, they've been here watching us making everything from scratch and watching us interact with one another. And it's honestly, it's blown up faster than I expected. You know, it's going to take about 8 months or so of filming, then some editing. So you should probably look out for about maybe a year from now. You'll probably start seeing something out on there. So,
that's, you know, really cool.
You're going to start seeing kids with the mustaches.
Yeah, it's awesome. You know, there's always kids that come in here, you know, we put the mustache on them, and, you know, we take pictures with them and stuff like that. And, you know, the mustache has also become like a little bit of a franchise of us as well. You know, me and my brother got the big handlebar mustaches, so those are super fun, you know.
Oh, about your mustache?
And just for the record, I know I'm here, but I had to say it. Ryan tried growing a mustache. It was an epic fail.
Oh, no, not Ryan.
So it must be tough to do that. You can't just do that overnight.
How long does it take to maintain your mustache?
Right now, I think I'm about 7 months in.
Wow.
Yeah, and you know, surprisingly, it's a lot harder. You know, you have to like comb it, condition it. There's so much to do to it. You know. Yeah, it's a lot. You know, you got to make sure you curl it so the seeds would form and all that stuff.
How do you keep it funny?
How do you keep it intact? Do you like hairspray it or something?
No, they actually sell actual mustache wax.
No
wax for your facial hair. Yeah, but
hilarious.
it's super expensive, but totally worth it. I mean, obviously, you know,
You guys all split it up.
Yeah, exactly. We just have a whole big tub of mustache wax in the back.
Dennis from Long Island on Twitter says, "How about you make a mustache-shaved pizza?"
A mustache-shaped pizza. That's pretty cool. I could definitely do that. That's next in coming.
That'll be the 100th pizza.
Yeah,
Oh
right?
my goodness, that would be great. So about the reality show, have you gotten like used to the cameras being around?
Actually, this past Saturday they were here, I was a lot more comfortable. You know, I was kind of, because it was so busy, so I almost kind of forgot that they were here.
Okay.
And then once they left, they said that we had such good footage, and I was like, to be honest, I wasn't even paying attention. The first day they were here, it was like really weird. You're almost like watching every step and like,
Yeah, I think
you know, making sure you're like,
You have to make sure you look nice.
exactly. You know, I wake up a little bit early, make sure the mustache is perfect. You know. But you know, we're all getting used to it. We're all loosening up, and the camera guys they can see it. The production crew can see it. So they even said that, you know, the more loose we'll get, obviously, the better footage they're gonna receive. So.
That's amazing. We're gonna play a quick game with you guys. We do this to all of our guests that we have on. It's like a tradition for Tuesday Night Kickback.
All right.
And it's called This or That. So basically, I'm gonna give you two things, and you have to pick this or that. Are you up for the challenge?
All right, I'm down.
Daisy, are you ready to count down from 3?
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Summer or winter?
Summer, definitely.
Morning or night?
Morning.
Peanut butter or Nutella?
Oh, Nutella.
Twitter or Instagram?
Instagram.
Dogs or cats?
Oh, dogs, definitely.
Oh, me too.
Me too. And last but not least, Batman or Superman?
Superman.
All right. Well,
Definitely. I was Superman for Halloween, so how can I not?
really? Wow. So we thank you so much for being on with us, Marco.
No, thank you so much for having me. It was an honor. Seriously, you guys are awesome. Thank you.
We look forward to you to the reality show, to all the new pizzas that you're going to be coming out with.
I look forward to finally tasting one of your pizzas.
Oh, please come by, please.
So
And if anybody's listening, if you guys want to, you know, join our email list or see what we're all about, you can go to nunziosmenu.com, and we have our Facebook link and our Instagram link and our email list right on there. So if anybody wants to see what we're all about, you know, definitely come check us out. I would really appreciate all the help.
All right, so there you go. There you have it. This is Nunzios Marco from Nunzios Italian Kitchen. We appreciate you having on, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Lots of love to all of you.
Have a great night.
Bye.
So that was Marco from Nunzios Italian Kitchen in Sayreville, New Jersey. If you want to check them out, nunziosmenu.com. Check out their Facebook, Nunzios Italian Restaurant. They're great guys.
Their Instagram, which is great.
Their Instagram is actually Nunzios Italian Kitchen. And how